wache womasha 4,484 goals ebiem enso bamunche farakota yet abantina game number 2000 awania ye kan so bonus league anymore ana chese club e for so bamunche enso abahonsam no yet eme for anano pay enso wo show no so na match ebasonom Jaminya say, one team news I am very simple. One say you want to just a Brantena, your friend said Leroy signing Robiono, I out our brand of game no, and no some bustle. Not just a Leroy signing game against I Freiburg and some our way. And yet, yes, so bet me upon a BM. One more chance, a bit true, Namia Tuma, midweek cover Brian Cocopo, a yet UEFA Champions League, you know, a bit true a moment and a sodie. Now I was out Codana in front of Leroy signing and some Aracofa. I was selling Roy Sani and some I available Amasa game, no, and Tinasa on Timmy Montia, not just a branch of Vanessa, Matis Tel, and a Dominion Sabueno, and some Abetinam Ama Clubber, your friend of Bavaria, Sawa Bruno, and some I update to Alba. Now, also of Anwa Tepanino, not Jamaica Danasa player, your friend is Eric Dyer, also the camera boy initial loan. Nananka Bamuchi Fanny Hassan loan tuno, and some Abanaria, woman Abama Red Father Eric Dyer, and some Atuaso Ediama Bavarians Bobo Kono, report to me, and so my carry, and so friend one report to the Banama, and woman says Sikaba PM, and some Ama Clubber, your father said Bamuch and our Broadway, and some Abachas overall packager. I was a Adamo Bueno, I am between 2, I could see 2.25 million euros, our Bruno, and some Abachas overall packager, and also Nabet Miyako Adiama player, your father said, our Bruno Peno, yet updating in that demo. Now, Dominion say, Zabi Alonso on some. Rube Canasem, now we can say be Alonso Becope, almost a liver cruising for no bombs. Oh, and a new contract in Musa, and a close. I'm a back some sense I last year. SS Sabia, the former clubs, me and San Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Alpha Bamunchen, woman in our branding and found and the length of the contract. You know, I was some Omujano Kramanico, Liverpool Becatros and Yano Crack. Now, said the Minions at dinner a Shamwampa. Now, I'm Liverpool for the full say, woman who refer Alonso at Dinier, and Alonso so full say, woman some other chess club at Dinier, and Teddy Crosses Amo Papa Mua, Baku Eluzi, and Alonso. What you say, I yet there was a club will be bar. One Abatia, not Chow Babetuan, and Yasabia Kakra, no Ababe Fanuko, Ubetia, our brother, Chow training in Ano. I was a yes, Kabia, and know some other Swani, and Tiakuswa Yakasai, Sakabasabia, Real Madrid, now some canon, but just suitable offer, or one Abaco. And what you Bamuntin, a Cobasabi open Quadia, Nebia Ofanaba, Nasa a Tosumo or no Abaco, and what you Liverpool Timna, woman standard tall, our Bramano Casai, woman some I favorite Ninano, woman's only suitable offer a bar, our Sabi Alonso Alconafe, one of some Alcotuan Jumediano so, and some our Saclab, our Bruno, and so I update to Abba Honsamino, yet Emma, yet for Anano pay, and some our show no so. Now, my main front two and him say, Yababa. Premier League no ansana when him some Oko Franca Olympic master bomb matches I was start L'Orange Velodrome now from everyone you met about your own say UEFA for say I'm saying Omoyeri Yanyama Honsam na no Mukoko match or Europa League no share just myself for Suba Omodanity our Brokoba Olympic master and some other Bobokua your fans and Via or Okobo game no and into Pan Toto and Paninoa the next game a Basso I will fear I just say Olympic master and a clubber. Your friends and fee our everybody in one. Jedikai, one some way I partial closure. Baby, our supporters and Latina now Omoyan Yamaho 70 Nano. Wama Otase, Yan 2 a North 10. I just a North 10. Oh, and the Sabia Kuruva North. I just say North Kev and I Sabia North 10. I just a Kuruva North. No, who call myself Stadium. Wama say Yan 2 Yama Crime Amo Bian Conquatana and what it ye. Wama say Olympic Marcel, one more like 10 fireworks, and one more fine. I have 41,500 euros. I know I have lighten off. I have fireworks, a BM, and some I have some also Timino. One more set off. I have fireworks, and also I have 10,000 euros. I know, and some I have fine. One more sound blockade. I have public passage. Nasa Bola in Baba, be also Kabi and Nipa, a Diakonabafa, a Manama, I have come a sampono, Mababa blockage, and also I additional 26,000 euros. I fine. Ebiam and say, woman you so laser pointers in be. Also see a bubble as a baby about penalty. Woman to me the idea gribi tunani. Serabia oh baby a bonnet and come say what bashe say yeah mu using here. Your friend say laser pointers no and also additional 20,000 euros. Mumatia ebiam and some I say mama kick off and some about late our brother timer. You have for Eshaya say I was a match a basono muye late and untiano so additional I get 10,000 euros. Now final match in our club will be able to pay can catch a place in our Munkofiadea and can liquidation because of Goveska way and I'm Bababatua but some friend in Yano Jaminian Sama so Timono and Shayam Omubatua and Nano pay report to me Yanasan. Look, I said some weeks ago, and you better catch a shark, Mammy Akadana, your funny Queen's promise. Now, you can ask some chows or call to know what do for you, Susekai, when you pass a care, Kunania, who create cocaine, send some and some about crying can we report to me, Sakanasa, police from what to buy airport. Woman some Aswan, our brand, yes, a bueno, what travel ako Russia. Now, Russia or travel aquanino. Yes, Nanya Boyrina, Ebasa. Yes, okitaba 1,350 kg. And I'm a cocaine. Bakus 111 by 220. No, that's all cry pow. Almost one sample crown of prime no casino. Or real for seconds to promise a failure. Maybe a new make call. And some other said yes, you couldn't know. Way and some other said yes, city. Metes on my detaining. And some out to buy airport our Bruno. And some update about on something you know. Yet the Emma, yet for an anno pay. And some our show no so now my main front to when him say Liverpool for Cocoje I can say Carabao bra a chase Liverpool Champions League mame I will AXA now AXA on say me catch us jogging club Emma I backroom staff no will be about pitch anymore my dear Wembley Maya some credit dear na you say AXA so much and perform 3 million no woman ya Juma Liverpool and I just one day I title na I Carabao table so and I just I'm a pair I top camera and I just say backroom staff no don't want yane do a paper do otuchie I just a woman ya shani testing no woman now some number from academy at the bump and funny no woman ya our brother some say chaser woman the Champions League title and you see omanim our brother way I Carabao crew and our boys and say ya didn't tea a tie no I don't know as I say woman somebody you phone in our brother because I know and some I update table runner your phone some Michael Edwards I can some chose and Rameka was saying one wababa we total control. Some say I'm sporting director BM a football chief executive officer what open total control as of now update time me say a bad thing so run a pie fans Michael Edwards about to club your fans Liverpool Jaminian say about to so run and some abasa retania now Manchester United yes or fans Tanaga say we can do amo ball I am Manchester Derby. Now Manchester Derby na Barcelona nyina no yerim say Man U so kwa way and omo kwa way to Etihad Chelsea kwako ball 1-1 meboa aha na womo kwa na manager ne say wo fusa match omo kwako bono ya ka team and players apropra pa aya Manchester United yes opani ye nyina ye nim they are where say boys ne be apropra also omo Chelsea wo hwa Man City wo dey compare aya United Manchester for na Chelsea omo players no asom apropra more and you be say to come in our faso esan say yerim say na ye kasa boboku a ye fa na Man City our form pa and to come in our faso a wo be convince o boys ne sa mo betimi aye I can do spirit mo kwa way na ma kwa Man City aba manager nan kasa me to say na City wo form a United so wo form and am refia na Man U so anya bad kra o betimi aye Ten Hag enie
and the spirit is very good. We are united. We are in togetherness now to make a good game plan. We haven't done before, and against City, lately also against Liverpool. So we will prepare well. Players are ready for it. Players are looking forward to it. I can smell it when I'm around here. When I speak with the players. So really enjoyable.
Yes, I know. I said, yeah, manager Fanasa Ten Hag, Eric, and Otessa, Yaden accepts Amana, Captain Fanasa Bruno, and Opama then update about Mubusanasa, Wabrama for criticize or Captain Sanomanino was one of the already point highly. Now, didn't or didn't do Sala Vonanasa, Bonacasana skills, and watching the ball, just and you may be a manager, no, describe a qualifying a Codana, your friend Bruno, and Nunti, and I'm gonna shit. Man, you a manager on the captain Bruno. What's what you're point brutal?
First of all, his football skills. He's so creative, and in that final third, creating chances. Absolutely key play, can score a goal. But then also his outputs, his contribution for in defending jobs, and they're reading the situation, reading the press, but also be the example by running in the right moments.
Yes, and I know I am your manager, no, and so I had that Manchester United captain, Bruno Peno, Yaden 7 Dema, for Arsenal. Medicani about to Jamaica, Trump said, Yamaya Dom, na a Kabasabia summer transfer market to the Bia, Bobo Cravans Arsenal, Omobe busy pa. One himself, Meno Casafredi, and yet Chelsea in Qua, Metis AC Milan, yes, Omo, Gidia, Omo Kokipana, Yafanas Mike Meno, and some Nabet Miyako, as a new moment. From our Italy, just racially, one more abuse on and Sanyo Manino, Gokabana bet me consider the future. And it's a Comasabia Mike Mino Abacodia, one more sort of woman was Arsenal Gokipana, your friends around Ramsdale, Ayobian Jumedia, one also at Dinino, and some hours through and Tomania Arsenal Golina, one also up ABM, Yamia Dom Summer Transfer Market Nibia, Metesa goalkeeper, your friends at Ramsdale, Arsenal Bajatum, one bet me at home, Karantieni. Nuno Tavares, Sambi Lokonga, and Mel Smith Raw, Edin Katiamunano, amongst our players, our brother Mensa Kanasa, Wamos Ebetumi Atona, Somotonga, yes, based on outgoings, and no, and a better Serbia manager, Francis Arteta, Abba sign it number 6, and I Serbia manager, no, at number 8, and so Ababa, and no, I said, yes, it's a Monday, one more crack about Sheffield, Yabusa question said, I have 4, 5, and 6, or on you be, Yadin do go Swiss said Yamsa Arsenal for no two no the most simple cry and you be saying sir Moko Shamford saying and a muram our brasa game na Basso.
With every team, we look at the weaknesses and the strengths and try to take the game where we want. But I'm saying this because I know that team really well. I analyzed it many years ago as well, and things that Chris did, and I learned from his teams. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a really tough match.
I know I updated free manager Fanasa Michaela Tata. Nasua Deba, our pro Tidia passing a Mia to my gamer. One by Kwawe, a Quacabonino, and also about tough game. And your chance at Chaya be a lunchtime while brought Chelsea. A coach, I Fanasa Mauricio Pochettino, our Swartanasi. I'm at Jacarsa, a pre-match conference, and no answer a bustle. Now, my main front one say yet TTB. Say, you say Levi Colwell, Ayobia, Paris Saint-Germain, one of the plan B as a PhD. One more boy be our French league anymore. Your friend Lenny Joro, my bacanasem, some PhD Abaswamoto, Yaswamo de I live by Colway and I plan B. A general manager Betana said Jobabusa, and what Romasa Busa Aya criticism, sir, and also about Fay, Yasi, the month of March, our Broadway, and so I a new month, some month to Emu, and you take Chelsea, I a 10th hour about the same day. I am Yakas also made that Dana Cronasono, and I just take Chelsea to him. Way I am mentor, senior master, and some other club. Now, on say Ibrahimovic, as I say, one of your Adama club and fans AC Milano, report to me, and sir, Ibra Sabia, watching your so yeah, Jumanica, revise or not, as answer, sir, Omudin Comunino, Omomani to me, yes, and yes, or your just advisor at the man, a year just a Gary Cardinal, and then Panforma Kawa Milanum, yes, one Casan, full powers, Obrakas Empuna, Epunu, Adjaman Second. the position beyond ISB advisor. I'm a fan to say general manager be just one also can be and also our message of Bono what board director any day. And you be say what club Milan Pain boys your more similar says here Castle Grano a bit your former teammate never done what me at be so chew be in my bed day was here no cry at them because a woman that's you and for one that's what club and no mom only I saw only Chiana Dada. Well, Bemu, I just said, draw to my Diamasa. Yet then for Samba Tunchan, Ibra, Yentiana Kakra.
Situation is, as a former player, I used to play with these guys. Yeah. So they were my teammates 8 months ago. And there is a huge respect between us. And obviously, the situation I'm in now, the role I have now, you have to make certain decisions. And not being maybe too friendly, you have to think in a different aspect from above, and you think about the club, the team, the future, and you need to decide in a different way. But
okay, yes, I know I am Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and I'll test Dennis Emma, for an anno problem so Pogba, and run the sanctions and a ban in your crown America already near catchers and fear 90 Pogba Ebenya. Now, Juve, what Bromo consider say, one so bet terminate a your Pogba contract, no, I bet me a save almost 30 million euros, no till date, month to be almost 2,000 euros. One primary a Trump Sikana, quite general some what to fear Omo ball, what just sanctions. Also mutam our brasa 2000 crown and there's a Pogba and so Ebenya now only so sign a contract no 2022-2023 season a chance obaye one shall go why assessed bako aya matches marko 12 and wabo which a minute na aya 230 minutes a chance a minute to be out 2022-2023 season now omutuano 49,689 euros and per minute this season 2023-2024 153,846 euros and no aya per minute our brachasa one more bokatuku and I update aba bonsa one more yes now mama said yes update city our baby your friend Spotify cam news say Barca mo stadium say ana SC akwakodru am san chairman there one more year your omadwuma na no sa craze no that so aye dwuma catch say one more year dwuma 24 hours men just one more our site and no pa awia na draw match nyina no one more year dwuma ne gidigidi said ya be nche bia no one more so betimi awia Barca one more stadium e level as I say, and also Aquacontro any now Bonsa Quasam Mames. Yes, said the end atmosphere city against Atletico. Wamusuro now said the only club our Bilbao, our San Mames, I am Madrid. And it will be into Quashadia. Bonsa, I another casualty Bonsa, Eba J, our stadium, I just a dead day and then Chanaba and Ra, and also across Ninano, Wamusaba J at your Guamo, now Andras Christensen, and was say, what it be some for say, Wabako on Wakamo be as what when the baby are cool. Now Obetina, no, Nasa many Jana Doba and the Kwan Wakasa, I had to Obako, and was I Yomoya Janosono, and non Chasabi, and also Jatim Wako. Now Omunina Beste, now Omakoswaya Juma, and some Adama Barcelona, and I Christensen, and some no, and some other Kotuka, Bonsa, woman Sansa, Abasi, as I feel cried, almost since what happened to Nania Wajo, now feel cried Omumpo Bia Jesse, one more consider, one more better, or Jesse, and one more cotton material now. Now say we are done on my pam brand the bear say Bassa brand, no more to Justice directly, Omotoa, Sikaning in our club and account room. Yes, almost who cut the best a year 10, a year kit sellers, our Europa. Boss and a decline. One more fetch 179 million euros. Emma Nike. Mubano just can Kakrabi. Ain't either Serbia, Muba Pajas Canim, and Serbia 2. One more sign I'm a different brand, and Serbia 3. One more some Abaya, one more Cassom JC, a free no Queno. One more I consider a Quaya. Boss Abefaso Amo Musica Samino, and some Ayakama, and your transfer player. Your friend should Bellingham about training. Mekacho and was on T-Pain, and now the training. So what me training at the Sunra now should Bellingham anti-pain be out there. Nani Achasa Cotano and some about me I stay at Amaklaba. Your friend said Madrid our Bragama about Basono against Aya Valencia. One of some Abenya Biabo. Alfonso Davis said yes, Aya Dea Obaba. Na Ebasana Fallen Mendy. Ahobaka. Yes, almost on the Somotoa. Manager Calancelotiano Bonne and Alcadano and Gente also Tena and Mihiano and Mihiana Masa. Woman so Toma Pescadi Biaba Shem. And she said, Yamin say, Yana clubs will be our Premier League anymore. Woman some show interest our player. Your friend Fallen Mendy and Sumu Mother for say where you cool. Woman asking price. I just 48 million euros. 48 million euros. I ska. Woman some other demand and sana. Woman Tiasi Ama Kodana. Your friend is a Fallen Mendy and so I Premier League fund here. One manager say you're simple. A hand to almost demand some mountain or bra. Mano Casano and some I update to Eba Sanson. You know, yet the emulator for Bruno. So young Conrad Kobana Yababa to us live on the show.
Twenty-first clinic yes sciatica expert. Sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no. Se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem woje ho ba bia enye. Na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia basobo o magye ne wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa. Womuji international awards ahodo womuji local awards ahodo na anu nso na womu the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkoa womu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a womaji din womu pa no sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ni hypertension ni ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho 0540311311 0540311311 na 21st clinic wo mo sciatica expert.
Here in Ghana, when it comes to chicken, the good old days are back. Why? Because Boris B's Chicken, BBC, is here. Yep, give your family and loved ones Boris B's Chicken. Fresh, tasty, delicious. Boris B's Chicken is produced right here in Ghana by our cherished poultry farmers with support from the Ministry of Agric. Get whole frozen chicken, gizzard, chicken feet, chicken neck, and chicken liver for those special family meals, buffets, picnics, funerals, and all restaurants. Get Boris B's Chicken. It's halal, so everybody can enjoy. Wherever you are, call Boris B's Farms hotline 05-444-444-53. Ask for our branch that is closest to you and come get your chicken. Boris B's Chicken, BBC, proudly a Fiakoko.
From our clean water tanks, water which is rich with natural minerals sourced from over 100 meters underground is taken through purification, where our highly skilled personnel equipped with the modern state-of-the-art laboratory run all standard tests to ensure that purity is 100%. Because at Obibini Blackman Company Limited, quality is our hallmark. Bottling continues immediately in a clean and hygienic environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Because water is life, but unclean water is definitely not life. After years of research into water purification systems, the result is water that can compete with any other on the international market. Stay healthy and hydrated with the new Zet Natural Mineral Water.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup.
Sompa Sports.
Betway starts strong with your front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
So wallpapers, papa OP wallpapers, and American for amount. So wallpapers, their decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say perhaps Sahoto. Baby Bia wallpaper, dear do Juma Biano. OP wallpapers, Afro. Yaman wallpapers, a macho blind curtains. A banner bedside lamps and so OP, MR types, or mark shapes. Colors out nina. Ubenya biato ewana sweo. Say open LED backlight, the above flash screen here, and also OP, Mobi. So self ring lights. I'll do phone bishim. A OP wallpapers and a bema self ring light. OP Ewo Kumasi Doom. First floor. Nana Kwesiajman building name. Eben hello FM. Tafo GNTC building first floor. Ana chronom our barrier on the market in Edian. So open wholesale and answer retail. Any OP any insawaso. For OP our 0540 353750.
Tetema na ya kasa chemema Sompa komo enya fe baako hooray Ebeneza ne awodi ya bedruni enu nti nyame ya dom a 7th March ya eya fe pepepe no Sompa komo abedwafo ya ohene ni amakrancha dazo a sofumame premani edi won manimu no afat wo ho so se ye beko senior high school
Alfonso Davis. How do you do that? This is what Uni Caliphate.
Okay.
Maybe I'll move Siano. By Munich Air Bo Epia Alfonso Davis say sign new deal, my because over 23 years. You do for Vancouver Whitecaps now. You have progressed to one of the best left backs on the continent.
Yeah.
I think now will be Pikino and he here upon to the sign my but Uni Caliphate. Any Jose Angel Sanz, etimi Epushiyama, and Alfonso Davis ajatum verbally. So we bought Real Madrid.
Yes.
Omoni Neshiana and say so many times. Omoni agents, you know, but they met him in person in February. I know
Sompa Sports
making meeting. No.
Na efe said ye be ya usika ho beto no se ho beto fridge ene to high sense breko esan say entry power and a buo no so da form tabletop fridge double drawer fridge display fridge water dispenser fridge a ope bia ye wo bi wo ho ma ho wait there mo na mo say anye o
58 and confirm 18th March
high sense fridge promo abra promo yi kosi bora high sense showroom bia na kwaji fridge ya titi so say we ye dia ba ma wo ene wo e ma wure fi say auto fridge wo high sense ya ye ma 5 years manufacturer defect warranty high sense fridge promo high sense everyday prices for everyday people na kai sense she kakra wo ho.
Okay. Yabana yaba bedin komona fe ya hwe eye amanone ensem ne mom yenna eye Gengimet dental clinic enso ase hono wo beko ama chese eye dentist ene guo omo ye adwuma pa omo de abafu fidie ne bi efi amanone enso aba se bia wo se efemfemo ana se bia meka se kaka na edu nyama o resade na ko dodoma da bia na eye wo ya hwan ko na wote wo se nti ama wo hono etimi pa wo sa hotimi dwa wo sa bomo ne enso beko Gengimet na omo tu na oma replacing the camera and so amount was so bu obeso fele and simple seno two obeso sin from out the all sinning in an the besia a yafe ball and keka and tubium and I the bet me siama one cast out to me what the anopa now the toothbrush any paste a cliniso now sadi a share I will be who say be our seno a day esade shenibia was sending and see and so a Gengimet double bow now I'm at me aligning in up camera and so I'm a problem be a winner and I was sing the Momody also call a Gengimet Sebian Quadana and a penny no problem per se teeth whitening ye be scaling and polishing so cleaning one meaning and kwana kwaye and so our Gengimet that's way make house say James and about cinema and tokrona just one ball and so our cinema no amobe fele tokrona ama said bear one tea bia and so our just say one ho Momody also sans oral shop so your toothpaste and a brush I recommended here a day amount as a mouth spray wumia bakope egu onuma 6 hours wonum be hwehwe nhwam nyina no aye Gengimet ana kwakofa aba wo Kumasi abeko Abrepo junction why so do any etre aye bank to my ultra total filling station a won send fa so Abronsana bank e wa se na sro ana Gengimet e wa oye adwuma enkran nungwa anas atomic down obenya no koforudua oban central police station no takrade aye pipe no traffic off Tadisco Junction and I say GN Bank Omo premises so and I make us a Techiman magazine and so IHS or do any check content kwano so market on my pen awonsa and so ebeka Jenjemit numbers no 0559 139582 0559139582 and I say 0598 405674 0598405674 na just on a Jenjemit empanfono and so enkasa OP what papers no wakwa faba what papers no judo bi abasa wonsa kambiano wonsa enso abeka ba and in the blind curtains and enam eno enama decoration ayefe eno enama deco enso aye kama 3D wallpapers and a blind curtains no obenya be out of best lamps no what be about for bedroom TV backlight todo ball flash screen achi wa ma self-ring light ebiato aches of videos and photo shoot mo say mo we into a social media ni nyina no wonya self-ring lights ni bia boaw e ma videos and e file ma clicks e ma brebiano wonso utimi nya ska de gu bottom e diffusers and flowers wall clocks for fair water fountain and that games ni nyina no OP and akwakofaba was saying you man anu ya nti uni kumase kwa na opebia ba mo so be friend and na kaso be boaw na wa package amount saka no man baby bia wo bia adum PZ nana kwasajman building na mu first floor obe hello FM afei wodu chronom enso a barrier ho wane market ne edi enimhwe 0540 353750 0540 353750 OP and so abejo so aye kangen energy drinking water open so anoma aye kangen eno ana ye kanfo edi ama ene ano pebinom ebeboaw ama system etimi function yi makacho se nsuo yi am se chese nuane nuro a chese boa na siesie oni paduama ni paduano enyini from na ho dem apaba oni paduane mo no eno ana edi afade aye nsuo yi obenya magnesium nom and chese potassium nom afeba na iron and calcium eno enso afrans we sans aye alkaline water ba modi enso benum bi awia yi bo unum bi abeboaw ama koma na etimi afunction pompe aye mojane yi unum bi so ade kan se constipation ebeko na fei mojano efa chese system ni nyina mo no o kidney ebe safe and watch e bo liver ho ban ana koma na kasa pompe mojane nyina no aye kangen energy drinking water ebesa bo ho ba ma nyoma so I fine edama unya bine na mo mena se na kwatum sampa we eye super ana wonom no udru abawa Ruth omo junction so ana se Tafuni road ana sa fei wo Breman UGC so akọ a obenya B enso ato aye 0241 449191 0241 449191 and I say 0507 379474 0507 379474 na chese on a kangen aye drinking water empanfo no and so enkasa meza se bibia I find here
nyame adomahwe ni experience yaso bokoma de fancy Maria
nyame adom kakra ka bibia fine one anya bad day kra bishop bibia I find here
nyoma sisi na kwan
msa na nyame ye na de obey day
hey
some passports and a pay brief you never buy no yes e bia san to mo na no em say Brighton for no shego ana nko mu nya 3000 na ohwe aduana answer man for so wa mo mu nsan some passports to no one fans
what way day
ko yimi ti come on
it would be day
na ma sene ska ka show temne Friday ni tie what some passports
okay what Mike now here there
yeah fancy nyame adom bibia atama
okay then me asepa what meza
yes fancy di marama yenche tiefo ne mama kwa banfamra so passport so na no pay na emisi e be chance de free Liverpool na fancy e chance free Liverpool there that means omo enama da paso pa Michael Edwards so obe join na on join Liverpool na emisi one ma an update about Michael Edwards. Say, Bessie and Nano pay our casino. Onyanka, yes, in Fanchile Liverpool.
Yeah.
Enka Bibian Fanchile Liverpool, send me Pessame Bayer Jumane, and I said Jumane Minye. The fact of the matter is, say, John Henry, any bread in Dindi, so Mokosroba from Crampa, on one episode in the year day, or in the year Juma. And there has been a lot of suggestions to going around, say, I say, Uniaswat or the Michael Edwards say, yeah, is small screen and I know a fast sporting director, be a dream issue, better say Liverpool appointed sporting director.
Yes.
So, by Juma, Abraham Michael Edwards, Casayan and Comodidi and Namabontin, a small screen. But the tell within the last few hours, literally say, Michael Edwards, contemplate say, Obeko Boston. Na Wakakushia, Ian Graham. Na Oshia and Graham, na, Omukomodidi Ombedini about Liverpool. Na ma say shia John Henry ene na di nkomo face to face omon pese be phone so biem omon pese e be phone so biem na there is going to be a conference ewo America o na I am Graham na nkasa be kobi na okobi na nkasa na okwa akodi mu dwumade na na so okobo ama dwumade na timi atumpon no o ha ni mu say Michael Edwards beji atum so no so beba no so ba no so bedu on ma then no wa link up with John Henry no mu nyina atena se na enkoya phone so na kwakoya face to face na Michael Edwards na atena se adwen wa kwa akire se da bi adene me nko anase ma me nko the moment obekọ no so no the very likelihood so betimi agi Liverpool adwuma na tum no fancy di Maria me say betimi are quite close.
Yeah,
because I am down you obi a one Michael Edwards anante ache na Michael Edwards no sporting advisor and when the company omo adwuma Ludonautics na omo very close omo din komo pa ba ko tu ne yonko fo ba ko so ka ne yonko wasem and most of the pictures are umo say Jurgen Klopp gina mu bia no umo say Michael Edwards na say na I am Graham so gina ha it Liverpool is going through the route of I am Graham to make sure say omo sabeka de omo hia it the update on it ni say meeting ni there fancy di Maria sports ebeko so na say Michael Edwards beji atum aba honum face to face abehie omo ene omaye no eho ene kokrom no na me say oba face to face the likelihood so betima aba be Liverpool new see wana se panimu bi obedi club ebe wosoro ti ehwe ne mu se betima akọ na no ne be movie on ya hwe Pogba me say what the name say bebre atudwa about ne ban Scar acosti Juventus Scar akomni all of these things ewo Michael so abeme atiase discussing a long period of time about quite fast so about nyina ye dey e buy. Now the biggest discussion that is going on we are say for na nyina na say Pogba ba at the age of 34 no betima beto the ball so ana. It could be yes, it could be no. Dependent on the appeal the obetimi aye see a better ban so anase anti ban so fancy. Na see a ban so kra na Pogba see it so 1 year. That means obeba no 33 years, 2 years. Obeba no 32 years. At those another particular age, you know, Pogba betimi esi akan at the top level ana. It depends on the shape obekipi during that particular time or tifi. Number 2, it depends on how I want to focus say ball no onya bobiem. Obestala training hard. And make sure so be coming back no abisi aka because we see players ya ban omo for 1 year and over. Oba so abon no tim be dey ebebo. Mason Greenwood na fie for 1 year. Any kakra bro so boba and ball no e dey. Obo Pogba ni injury situation no any the age no oba 32 years na 33 na oba injury hana na so these are questions I yebu say ho but another one na say Pierre Bontin biem adodo na kan wasem ne say Pogba na nkasa wa wasteful and wa wasting the talent na na say den and also Pogba wa failure wa na brabum penioma etutu ni fancy baby am gina mi hu ni say Pogba onye waste onye failure yes in his career.
After under 20 World Cup on the level and a man for full so bedrew. No, the World Cup that was 2015, right? Yeah, level and a man for full so can be a Pogba a bedroom or drew that level.
Fancy, and you play a biana, it me drew level like Susu de Mano.
Okay, yeah, 2013, right?
May you the word unfulfilled.
And then a Pogba D Ghana Manchester.
Diga Clifford Abuadimo
2013.
2013. May you the word unfulfilled career. Yet I use that particular word unfulfilled career. Okay, so Pogba a waster, it means it's a 1 year.
Okay.
Okay, so Pogba a failure, it means it's a 1 year. But Pogba ne career mu baby of free call Juventus and then the modern more common Juventus. Now be England. And one of England fancy. If you say no by England, can not consistent. Or by England, can not in your man to say. But you compare Pogba to even some of the greats we've seen in the Premier League. Me to say Yaya Toure, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard. The numbers are not far off. Even if Crampo say Pogba bro musu krana umuro musu bebre. But then mo dem musu nkoni say omo Champions League, omo league titles bi. And this omo na so na mo exceptional. But Pogba came into Manchester United, won the EFL Cup, won the Europa League, and we saw him play some finals when it comes to the domestic cup of Manchester United. FA Cup. So, Oya Pogba carry another say what describing and say why waste, why failure because of this particular situation. I don't think you are being fair to him. How can you call Tarat so no a failure or a wasted? Over here, talent be to say Boyan Kekech. Over here, Boyan Kekech wasted or a failure. Over here, some key players be almost say talent in the was wrong. But when me and friend do be a Pogba crampo dear Bruno. Fancy, I believe, sir, he needs the kind of respect that he deserves. As a calm and abrosodo. As a Pogba, the new year say oba no, one year. And baby, as I didn't be in the English Premier League. When he was in the Italian Serie A, Pogba was probably the best player for Juventus in terms of a midfield. Won't mean you be a brown Pogba din. Bene Pogba no. Ofu no be pie we England na na sha ase ana onya de ana Pogba nye consistent ana obone ne no ateko ana oba no agina say and there are even numbers that we could use to back Pogba in terms of the career away England in the long run. Now Francis here can England no in the long run say Pogba as compared to some of the top players aye hu mo we aye one Yaya Toure we okay aye Pogba na Yaya Toure 157 appearances for Pogba, 230 for Yaya Toure. 29 goals, Yaya Toure, 62. Assist, Pogba, 38, Yaya Toure, 32. Then over her clean sheet and then you go a goalkeeper for the defense as him. It is Yamra down, na Yamra be Kakrawa has in terms of team play. Team play, assist, Pogba, 38, Yaya Toure, 32. Big chances created, Pogba, 31, Yaya Toure, 44. Passes 9,295, Yaya Toure 15,745. Accuracy 84, 88 for Yaya Toure. Passes for 2,700. You bet my boss numbers in True balls 80, Yaya Toure 173. Crosses 139, Yaya Toure 112. Dispossessed 292, 252 for Yaya Toure. The numbers are not huge.
Okay, to fans say Toure cry consider Toure as being one of the best Premier League.
We can't consider Pogba as a waste. Pogba. We cannot compare Pogba to him. We can't say Pogba a waste. Pogba versus Steven Gerrard. You look at appearances: 157, 504, 29. Steven Gerrard 120. Assists 38. Steven Gerrard 92. But team play and no how our midfielders play massive role now. Steven Gerrard Bruno so, but Bruno so. A very huge gap in terms of even big chances created. So if Steven Gerrard is considered as one of the best in the Premier League, the reason why I've picked these players, I say we are the standard in the Premier League. When it comes to the central midfield role, we are standard in the Premier League. If Pogba ni omo numbers ni mu and one tremu bro, so you can never call Pogba a waste in the Premier League. That's right. He might not live an unfulfilled career, but Pogba can never and should not be considered as a waste when it comes to the Premier League. Let me say my crucial for so new man now. We are seeing them is on the PR pa. We are seeing now my crucial for the PR, the public relations here pa. He speaks at times when his performance on the pitch is not going on well. Obia sympathizing with Marcus Rashford the story ni baby onam. And then not telling 70 years, also on one cast over criticizing the media. Nedi someone can no more attacking the issue, no more treating issue. They said yes, it is. Yeah, want to be questioning the commitment. But fancy, Ujina Park no sooner obobo. Ya bobo 2-1 na betake kwa na won ate. How do you expect people not to comment about a commitment to Manchester United? How do you expect people not to comment on it? I think the only way a Rashford bet me shut Obia up. Keep quiet, work hard, and make sure at the end of the day, no, ubetimi achieve results. Run when you are supposed to run, tackle when you are supposed to tackle, score when you are supposed to score, and obi no commitment. Football is all about results. So onya kasano, normal results ni nyede en kasamano.
Okay. Well, meza medasi. Mamembra I am Michael Hona Fememfa Bishop and Mike.
Is it a Pogba debate never koswa I wanted and obia ni baby obejina or the be buasa brantiano ekoye mano anankoye diamano. But you see, if you don't situate things in a proper context, why we albums what to from? And I side with Akomia on the part that he was not a failure of a football talent. Talent what the idea. Who did Juma ne dia na de brel obia one objectives or set. You have to dig deep into the background of Paul Pogba. He was a black African, but Europe no what na born a braye ya. But nini anumni bi crab or more. Ya womu ogini. Ehiano mufremo. Through football, using his talent. Now he's elevated his status. We're free a young poor boy to become a rich young man. Ojai football ne bonde ya. He's well to do.
Yes.
It's what a talent na ya dear Breno. But could he have been more? Ye mo be GD, but so obi betimi aye bibi no and chese wentimi anya and your failure. The potential alone won't be enough. There are certain factors that need to come to play. In tebu at times nyawo per se ana wentimi anye, but ebi omo ben wo ebi anipa bi o ye related to how o partnership and be affect so betimi aye na wontumi nye. So you can't term him a failure. Because one, at Juventus we all saw his promise. At Juventus we saw baby Okoko Drew. But personally, I think these three factors affected him, which a dear amount for Bebrenia. One, career choices. A player making a move, I know crucial. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a bad move away from winning the Champions League, or he was a bad move away from winning the Champions League, or moving from Inter to Barca. Inter won the Champions League, or joining Barca when Barca were the Champions League winners. Circumstances be any day. So will you say one day Champions League need into or a failure? Career choices and a idea it affects almost everybody on your footballer cry. If you don't make the right career choice, it could potentially dampen your trajectory and I say a back killing of your dream. Into Bevieno, Ubon say Charlie, Adi way de menya cry and kamanye. But the time to reverse it might be too late. Into Bon say Nyomano, Adi in same way. So Pogba, I think that move from Juve to Manchester United, Amwano.
The second coming.
Yeah, Amwano. It was more sentimental than football because United Football Club nankasa at that time no much show omo here say omo ye platformer e di way ne be call the next level a similar issue na me be kan about Victor Osimhen no.
Okay.
Baby ana we do na he was taking off no and who to the afawiem wa kwa drew height bi na fe na asan so esane di aba from na asan wa asan so propel ho na propellant no and trigger there na obey. So where there no he was taking off. In Tinkoesa ko join the club be a didn't be called the next stage. United there no was a step down. I feel now be build it all together. And also structure be any foundation be any inti ema adwuma no kwamba begina also. Then the second one will be family. The issues are nansi onye no. It was when the family issues started.
Basa cry ni ba ho.
Exactly. And akasa ebe kan dia fa ho. Obi en obetime do ani. Essing your ben will name issues. Your wife, your brother, your siblings, your even distant relatives. I'm not betting me do nyapa because they know your strengths and your weaknesses. Your obusuye biya kade any echiwade. Obeti me do bro rough anyhow. And when the baby of these things are normal. The third one will be on one personal attitude. He's somebody most people complained about. Say on one kasa no muso onye serious or fanyoma anyhow or fanyoma so easy. I think that these three things affected him, but a man in your failure.
And yet to say bia to say the Udikaka from Sebi be a poor home, poor background now what rise it to the top financially. What do level be full so sika many any their account mokrana say my jai bono bokre bet me ahwem na mabusua ne chese me nana council mokra me bia ka that level bu mo do that level la chese sa pepa se wo de be ko akọ no se bia Ronaldo mo de ni bi Messi mo de ni bi no
and that is a character and the attitude bit. Ronaldo didn't draw on the character attitude. He never gives up. He was setting BBR to Neni, so say, Opeso, yes, way. So he's always pushing. He challenges himself. Menyesho say Pogba ne challenging. Me football no jai about you. 4 years in the cry say. Pogba at age 29 had already forgotten about football. Menyesho say Bobo no jai bo. Menyesho so he will come back and try to play no BBR. Maybe to clear his name.
Boban so they are saying Saudi obey me.
Obe clear ni din kakra no hu obe. Barcelona story na we no. O dey mama fight Inaki Williams there no fan to so if time permits no my Barcelona.
Okay.
Inaki Williams story ma be chem wa ha. Dada. I think that in the aftermath of CFM, AFCON no Kokoshe go the Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. Simple. Trust. The environment, the setup. There will be an adaptation mutation. Sadie way, so person trim no be asia. The best example will be a kid in the classroom. Oba wofi wa bing pa obi fi out me expressing no. Ba okora classroom wa omo classroom no ebi hye so ebi bully no. Ebi tiantia no ne teacher kura tia no nti e ka akwada ne hye ontumi nsua de ne nye de opeso ye no. So your child might be intelligent, brilliant, or display certain attitude be wo fear won say meba we do ye bright, but okọ school ontumi demonstrate side and nti the report free school ba ni abeka cho so oba no ba o table dodo. At times you are even shocked the environment. So your child is struggling to mutate from the home environment to the school environment, and your child is struggling to adapt to your home from your home environment to the school environment because of the prevailing circumstances. The same as the Inaki Williams experience. But about they understand each other. Telepathy. That aside, they speak the same language. They represent one thing. Bilbao club no a one common thing representing the Basque identity. When Omuhun say he's more Basque than perhaps Ghanaian. So they will fight for him, they will stand for him, they will defend him, and they will work for him. Oba Blasters ni more conditions necessary. So the setup ne wo Bilbao there is trust. And to me Nico Williams, Mayor Berenguer, Mayor Weah, minim say I can trust to deliver a ball, and at this instance Iñaki Beka when he go no. He was expecting a cross. A constant practice and trust. Say baby anipa ne de ball ne draw no say me gina ha etin abon ne metimi aba be draw. There is no such trust in the Blaster setup. Sabo way 9 out of 10 Blasters winger bien ho be cross. Exactly. Because there is not that thing in the Black Stars team. Because more environment ni man obia is struggling to adapt. Afei no be enso try say obetimi stamping feet. These issues a bit be developed. Anything I mostly say players never bought Blasters no mo kono ma nya dia. Me say me yendi o mo atem. Now your factors be around them. It might not deliver results now. Exactly. So let us be very patient and understand. Say football na 1+1 and 2+2. Into one mobile into Onyadia Wabon Onimbo. Eden Hazard or Chelsea, Eden Hazard or Real Madrid. At times, adaptation issues can even cause you injuries. Because obe pressure wo yire aye de opesa your bones work pro training. Adagule, then etono. Opa ye ni free ho, fane go back to Turkey. Oh bobo no mpra. So Lientia said the football, the game is more scientific than we see. And when we with your naked eye, you might wrongly diagnose an issue with the player and rubbish the player. But the same in Iñaki Williams, but the environment, the trust in the setup, the trust in the environment, and then the availability of those who are willing to service him. Oman service now, he will deliver. Barca the Omodeye Nike no, a game no more play. And they will play it because they know they're a big club.
Okay.
Yakasa Barcelona and Nike sign a dealer. It doesn't mean say a football club. Barca is bigger than that. And that's why they say Barca more than a club. A larger society. Basketball, handball, futsal. So sport on your Catalan
Sompa Sports.
And then the better was a decision historica. No, a tro a year ne Catalan where so they can say El Barça se plantea compre con Nike para fabricar sus projas camisetas a partir de la próxima temporada. Nese Barcelona dream ho say on Nike in Kitangudi omo ni menimiano they are contemplating ending it
as a historic decision.
Exactly. Ebin see that. Say football club Bejiatum so be na there. Barca don't have the capacity to do that. But they are threatening Nike say kana mo de my na form. Why? Because revenue shortfalls aba. Barca moving from Camp Nou aba Montjuic Olympic Stadium. So sika na nkombenya wo Camp Nou na swate. They want every avenue mo de benye scan to improve. Nike more 105 million euros in fixed variables and then in other temporary payments based on sales near there. Sasi Canabasa for any few say ombetimi pushia medrube 160. The decision to play in Puma worked for bare 3-4 days and Nike for Nike come on. They had a meeting this week.
Yeah.
Omoba be meeting. Barca wants to push and push to the extent that a big club, we give you the largest sales. Intimas is some dia. A crowd or so neighbor. And truly, if Nike backs off, Barcelona can still get Pima or even any other deal. But the point is that Barca better obey and Nyoma Yesenebe Chesca because deal will end in 2026. They will need to serve Nike notice. Bear 2 years, which is something they can do. But I believe that Nike benya ne chefa, Barca su benya ne chefa, a bear win-win situation.
Well, me da say Mike, my member Bishop.
Yeah.
Into way.
Me variables or deals. I've come across quite a number. Maybe namudi Fatal Isaha Kunidia home come.
Yeah.
But Eric Dan come up
serious.
Yeah. When he makes 3 starting 11 appearances, 3 a trigger a 1-year extension. That's like 18 months. He said, by me the cook of Anabano. Neshim said, Dia, so what me about 3 matches? Oh, shall say, you true do a team sheet to starting.
Oh, start here.
Automatically, unya 1-year contract account. And it's good because Bayern Munich would have a utility man on a relatively lower fee, 2.2 million euros a year. He understands and knows his position. I'm a ball coach. I'm not the Biamami Mobi. Ntino Eboa. Nemu Ube Bisa who say, why would Bayern Munich want to stock up when they are going to get a new coach? It's new coach Banoka say, okay, well, more than I'm heard them in the na. What would you do? But you see, it's no fluke.
Okay.
So I'm open. And I say, Obomom.
Sompa Sports.
English centre backs. So my mom 10. Emu 9. You can't say Nyoma Mienu Omunina, you'd find it. Dominant in the air. His reading and understanding of the game is top notch. Every English centre back. These are 2 common characteristics. Fancy. The difference between Mediterranean centre back, Spain, Italy, France, Ebasro Kakra, any omo contemporary is no more English. No? Any. Me the true pass. And EBS analogy now.
Okay.
Say about true passer. Nipana okra born. Attack na and midfielder kra okra board or person to pass no eya onhwe nipa ohwe equine space ntino omo nim through ball ne bopa Redondo Guti Banega Bibrio ho Juan Pablo Valeron na ba could be what Deportivo La Coruña ho guys come in there so no like David Silva Coutinho on the ball through pass or Pogba like this was an expert of that.
What did Brian become?
Oh, can be. I am so moody agrom no ya pa. Sank of no more crab on a fancy. Ya omun nipa. Because a friend premeditated automatism, automated. Akwa with your ball no bar because an enemy bakutia.
Netiko.
Fantastic. Automatism no fancy. Ye won ye che ene ye ode sunsum ne kasa kyerɛw sa uni obi a wabobɔ na dure kire bi ada o ye midfield or boss passes ni bi e di nkɔmɔ a fancy the omo can say onya ball na bibia ka chen say on fanto e basa on kra he play the pass duly e ko akoto ni panani because
some passport
ni pana on no e boss a ball no on no na training the person is aware of his game akwa oni akodi omo kan I heard the Brian and Holland there. Ball pass na no. They look for the space and then play the pass into the space because player is making a run to come and pick the ball. So train through passer, one year offside, defender name my uncle. But when you run onto the through ball, I have own control ball one time. Neddy. Now, omo ball through passes no. Omo ba. Omo fa defender crown. Se kwan da hon kwa. Obebo. Because so a defender, 2 ways now the be just a ball. E be deflect and I say ube cut out interception. Obo ball no two man no we fi be ojina no. Ball no intercept. And I'll slide it. So what to double no form no way. France, Italy, Spain, Latin America, even some of our African defenders. Obo through pass now. Almost soon follow the panel. Omo any jansa pa. Fancy they would attack the space you are playing the ball into. So obo no jina hwa. And as obo no edru hwa. Obe stop a ball no. Nipa na oye run no nechi no. Fancy onu na ball ni ho. You've got to stop the space, not the man.
And drop pillows,
man. Well, Jimmy Pabe trefrim.
Yeah.
Fancy, you have to stop the space.
Look at not Fabon, so another one.
He's my favorite.
On Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa or Chelsea.
He's my favorite. Fabregas.
Yeah. Some passport.
There's almost a crowd. Yeni Rooney the other way. Yeni. No my own man. English. Look at that. Until the TV no answer call, I don't know who passed away.
Now Leo Messi is a true one worship.
He's a master of that thing. Now the World Cup video be Holland for back. Fancy until he's done the. We be ball no more. Ronaldo time I hear ball pass no. Na onyina ho. Shakiri na de ba kwasha on. Make the run. Until omo ball pass into the space. It's an automated pass. Jabi Alonso there. No,
Alonso doing an
no, or any poem. They all born to say Jabi Alonso. They say Bana unya biwa. Shakiri there ni. Quickly move, quickly pass. Never call the call. One move ya. Unya born. Mti fancy. About Alonso here.
Some passports.
About pass na Latin defenders no mostly. Obabe jinabe be born neighbor space. You come and defend the space. Don't defend the man. English defenders they like defending the man. No, I hear Pampe, me man, and coin them in the bewu. Into a ball pass into space now. There could be a third man running onto the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fancy, yeah, Cannavaro and then Nesta. I'm gonna hear the best examples I can offer you.
Someone intercept.
Aye. Fancy, Yeni, Pogba. Yeah. In the fancy, English defenders no, almost defending man na dodo. And I made the men no aggressing on the ball na Debbie. And come on, me di Mashada na member Ferdinand di. Mashada na member John Terry di. Mashada na member Guy Cahill di. Because they like defending the man. Ono be woo. To say Chiellini di NB. Chiellini like this is a man marker. In the fancy, look at the space.
Torres.
Crowd, you know, and that's when Bob Bruce. He started his training in Portugal.
Okay, yeah.
And one thing about me for Niji said, look, he is different to what we have.
Well, what can I watch?
Exactly, he's an European defender. The training he got and his appreciation of football is different. And no ordinarily, and Yadia by Munich because or more upgrade or more squad no. No, I
say one Tottenham manager say, boy, we are a walk to or no, Becca and say, or the man on funding free made for them a boss central defense.
Yeah, because of number 6.
Yeah.
You must see, he is a utility aspect, no, and in your man, and a common. So what I say, and you've got to accept it and understand it.
Some passports.
So Shadrach, they come back to the video. Omo ha adwen pa no. Omo sign line ma pass no. Sabo we. Aya ne sa agro. Baby how the pass near kon. Be kon no gina ho. We jai nipa no crowd don't defend the man. So who kasa who di nipa na chi afancy. There is no way. There is no way say omo born papa another one. It's way. When it's be brew. Pass ni be di wa hasisi ai. You with him.
One day,
first the man the FN no. Omo mu nim bo pa no. Fabregas, Messi like this. One moment, what's a ball? Bob
go with the cheat, go Gucci. Hey, Bono to me show.
But Obia say a couple
some passport.
You've got to accept it. True ball, main attack. Many Zidane statement every time fancy. Attackers are more biggest weapons by him, you know. The through ball and then dribble. That's when you attack our bit my you have a big problem. That's what Messi does. Some ball number defender maybe chong. And I say, me ball with the pass. Into because and I call we don't know who say nipa we da. Na ni ba ko na tikwana. The through ball is an elegant way of opening up games. And it takes proper understanding of football, especially on the continent, for you to understand these kind of passes and how devastating they could be. I understand grow fancy. Hey, look at that. We have a clip of
the time now we're young and enough for Ronaldo.
Fancy. One pass so fancy.
Rabona no so crane born na for more.
So by Munich were a continental defender, let me put it that way, to help their job. Juma we know Nana Eden power. You've got to give them their flowers. You know, near Ama interview Ten Hag Mr. Kakran say Manchester City are in that mood. And unfortunately for them, they are
some passports.
So omo chom ho ahia ni nyina no. Omo ne ombebo. Ne bi wo kra omo kobo omo ewo away. Fancy. Ombeko Tottenham. Ombeko Liverpool. Ombebo Manchester City. Manchester United will feel kwesiada. Ombebo Arsenal nso will feel. They are aware. They know. So look, at this point, what would you do? Oh, top four numera. The coefficient on the continent is not helping you. You've got to play your game. You are playing for Arsenal and Liverpool. No, but what I say. Ten Hag, so I know no Bobo way, Man City, Derby, that's a Liverpool, Asha, Arsenal, Asha. What the mom? I don't know if people understand what is at stake on Sunday. So Kobo. Na so compared to what some question Manchester City for now. Wa bomb match at the Liverpool and Arsenal. What I say. And away from that, Sankofuno, like Liverpool like this, they will play Manchester City until their destiny is in their hands. And yet it's nice you City lead Liverpool 1 point. Until Man U and City no being found. And Ranajo, wa wanya Gyökeres ni bianwe.
I don't pay a more married
massa.
I don't pay
massa.
I don't say teams no sound the scout a koi. Been so communitary bin a morim. Tea.
Na ko tu de bonitano.
I almost say more correct. I that's why you're Jumana simple crowd.
What's the cardiac alcohol?
Bishop Medasi, Yambra now for me dinkumoyene, our Ghana Herbs and Therapeutics, and Penny for and Casa Uniana Bokode, and Boko fancy. Is a boys in the say as a wash you go simple. Also, Bana be dear Bruno, who dance here. Also, may a cockare. I say, the woman say, I don't dear Beba. We say, I near the Kumasia. Okay, no, I cry. Okay, yeah, I say, Jiffy, I cry, Jiffy, Munganjom, some from Manaka, and back to say, or soon could do now, and I'm saying, name, no. Now, do I, but I'll bet you 2 in the winning. Okay, with the mammy. Was a Ghana man capsules from the Amasa. A bridge, my father. I know it's all about Bemedia. Also, Toby man, a Bergman. A chatty for near if we and I don't pay any pa some powerful sports personalities are more where they more don't be day sports education where break, yet Damina Massi. Now, and then I mean, news be on pens me buy and me TV.
say Pogba doping. It's in they say no, abandoned in 2 years.
4 crime.
4 years. 4 years. Na to see ano.
How come no ni biana? On we be anko anya problem.
Pepe. Unum Ghana man capsules are doping ye okra na ye day. Because naturally and you boost to testosterone.
That's right.
And onya that stamina and strength na the day. O de boss o de bobo. O de bobo no. So enti na de bia tu for say o ye ben man kwa na se wo Ghana ha na se wo tie Sompa na wo tie enka. Pegana man capsules ni be de no nom. Na be ma be ma why de why be ma. So we sports person bi na obo basketball dwumadie bi a wodie bi na sports na ope ahoden energy shonko ana strength shonko ade ya adwuma no said e be ya e be ball o other colleagues ne so amotimi abo adwuma no enkofa artificial testosterone bi ende enko ni pediem na no na yekoyo sa doping test na afide ye be chill said ye ya chi ye nia Pogba ya say abandon 4 years
Zebeka boys no mo doping ma de dano
e do how
omo ho asem be ba
e do how crab side e be sa bro ensusanso no nya o Pogba say bia say no kwese no ofa no onim say ehun sunsanso ye dey emma but na won say ehun sunsanso na ye dey aba but bia o tia Ghana ha wo ha say obi a dey nya ball na wo bo dwumadie bi na wo dey wudi wo pese wo nyam ahoden de bo adwuma wo pese wo de bompa mu agroma ni gie ba enkofa artificial na enkofa aphrodisiac drug bia pe edura naturally ebebo na boost testosterone no ade amount na ma that strength and stamina na ma ade abo adwuma eno eye Ghana man capsules it is oye bema na wutie me opa ahoden ade abo adwuma ewo mpam se de be ya oyire be mu amo oyire ni beje ani je beba fia hwehwe eduro Ghana man capsules ononom no na boost testosterone level na ade amount because enim say yemfie ni kwa animu no na sa ahosuo no nso ye de eba form e be me say na ade aba form ade amaye but onya eduro Ghana man capsules a ebe boost ahosuo na ade amount na won so watimi agina won na so no abo adwuma se de se na fata na enije ade abefie ade amount nya cha won e ma no so yenyimumu also pese wo gina won na so na ne ukunu di hyiemu ana boyfriend di hyiemu ma enije ba na o pese wo nya atenka ne yi a onso betimi anonom Ghana man capsules ni bi na ma atenka na ede ahyehye yi kama ade amount na also wo de enya enije e wo mpam ana wutiemi a yese aboa with good blood circulation ni se moja betimi adu mo ofisa ni yi se onya Ghana man capsules ni bi a eboa ebiebie wuntini ma moja timi ede edu mo ofisa ni yi enti nkohwehwe edro artificial edro bia enkofa aphrodisiacs bi enkofa caffeinated drinks bi se okope energy ade aye adwuma da bi hwehwe edro Ghana man capsules enti se wo ye office worker wo ye mason wo ye carpenter wo ye driver adwuma bia na wo ye no ope ahoden shonko ade ye adwuma na hwehwe edro Ghana man capsules pebinom na man that stamina and strength na dey efa bo adwuma ope sebe obema no so eye kese ede mawa eye edro Ghana man capsules na be dey ebe se adwuma na dey ade ama enti wutimi a wo ye bema tutumika na ma na ma otu na kope bia dey eto ne nonom ne mbo na nhihye bibia yi enfama edro eto so a ye be kan asem prostate joy dey eye for prostate ahonso na prostate gland na we mema ye ho no eboa ema ye siesie prostate gland ma ni sipi esi peye de maye also ana prostate gland no e de how ba ho a e de nsunso bebre de ebrebe ma emtimi ma be ma ntimi de ensure ba nyinsem because sa prostate gland no e contain semen na semen no na sa sperms na e call ba ho no ewom na adware akọ ba no ho enti says o prostate no to chima e de how e ba o mema sem ye de e ho e de ma enu ti na ye do prostate joy ade abaja so say e mebo o nsiesie o prostate health en de enfama so prostate na ye kese a o start say o fa prostate joy a e bebo ama prostate na shenkin aye ketwa aye de asade amount na ase de wase sibuda dembiem obu o wa prostate awe ne ba no so no oda aduro so ansa na sebe otimi adwonso ana ne dwonso etimi aye de aba ono ase obenya atenka se opese ono akọdwonso ne da bi jese wa fa aduro ansa na otimi adwonso ni nyina opese ni nyina etimi jai na wo free aduro no so a hwehwe aduro prostate joy ene be bo amo etimi aye de adwonso freely na wasa adwonso afili enti se opese odwonso feeling ko ade a hwehwe aduro prostate joy achi akwan yenu ma ya hye omo katita no so yenyimumu obetimi ayedai anom prostate joy ni bi na ye de number ana me de number tuja obetimi afre ne a chekwan abefa so afa prostate joy na within 1 month be katita na ye de afi wa ma na so etimi adwonso afili number no e 0244 7270 Between friend near Chok and Bessa prostate joy na yebeboa ayu prostate yara na de afri o ade ama lastly say 500 yes say immune booster drug or market no so sisia ene emema emma mpanimfo ye maame no ye papa no nyina bufa so to save 500 because omo pesa omapom den de ewie pay e de momo omapom den esisi omu yi e de momo because immune system no and our immunity na our immune system I was sure akutia pathogens and microbes e ba ni pediem enu nti in the first place na emfa yare no kra anye de emrel so immune system ni very weak na se pathogens na microbes no e do immune system no so nkunima e de how and I de yare be de ebebrel yare na pathogen ni kra na wo de ba no e ba ya sa yare ne be de e ba betena so na afire de wakowie ayaresabia na wo se koboka ayede agu emreko a unya save 500 a ebeboa na boost immune system no na akoatia yare ebeba ni pediem na wo so ayede yare no so nkunim na ankoboka bia e hospital bia ayede ebiem enti e kan for save 500 ade ama obi biara otiemi open immune booster drug a papa on the market right now e save 500 hwehwe nenom yese a contain antioxidant eboa emop up free radicals we ni pediem eji sa free radicals we nyina free because sa free radicals no expose you to yare be it's a blood visions more tumors cancers in free radicals we na cause but onyak say 500 containing antioxidants and phenolic compounds ayemu mana eboa emop up all these free radicals if you now so the when you assume there na when you wire and wa hoto and na utie because say 500 containing antimicrobial properties inti because of inubnana ye no morida lucida momodica charanti anom no ni nyina containing antimicrobial properties inti say oh far eboa infections if you inti say we bema syphilis gonorrhea and how and so be flu bema nimba o de bia no sebe wonsa ehye unikem and ehye box em na we de wuji na wuji ni nyina ohia save 500 e be yisa infections we nyina de afro ade amount o ye oba utieme e bia sofin bi na gugu ahemfie ho enti ama ahemfie no enka ba ho ahemfie no sansan de aguo white and any wudi asie e bia wa sabi wa himfie no emu aye kese ade ama pese musa achi pese o say secondary virgin say 500 and e be say adwuma we nyina de ade ama because of the antimicrobial properties na wo mniti no e be clear infections abo wa himfie wo nyina na siesie himfie ama himfie aye kama ade ama it is your boyfriend bi na te ho a obekoso atena ho okunu bi na ba ho a obe de obetena ho onko abonten so okọ abonten anu akọche abonten a omafie no obafie a we de obetena because sabi wa siesie himfie ama himfie aye kama it would tie now your bema now battle infections and quadia he should do say 500 the chair kwan na mwa na infections na here in free mouth so utie me now pedro no bibia to and now bibia to akoton a obetimi akọ PFA pharmacy omo tafo new road mo kwa benya do na to akoton mo kajetia ene ashtown obetimi akọ dani herbal misty herbal apidank colinac herbal and afredimens herbal mo kwa benya no ni na bia dai to akoton numbers edi adwuma no eyan doctors numbers enya secretary bi na efa na wakase cheni enfa nkoma doctor there bi ofre ya na unya straight unya abotira yenso ebenya abotira de agye unchiremu na nchemu bi awo no ye beje ofeso ne ache okon ya befa so afa nuru no na dura be boa na yi wo hawo na free wo de adiama intimo free numbers yi ye benya abotira ne mo de agye unchiremu no ene mo di nkomo numbers no 0244 72 0244 72 and the last number is 0240 211 709 211 709 that for now for you
yes that monso masenti yane Ghana helps and penny for no area mumpe in drone be and tonamono mebeboa na fe ekipumu ye mane memani nyina mo die wom timumpe bi na monum yenkomre yakoba na yababa to aso de fifi na fe later ya the birthday wishes no ato aso yakwaba
Hey sewa me hu acho me na nanu me bisa ekra so kwa brochu
Kwaku afei na mebeko me nkrata krani
eni me ma connection man for den kofo sika adwane ne wanya oteli di musa no
oh Express Group Adarumenti, according to IF4. Opeso to Kwankosiadia. Express Group do be call mind me to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany. Say a tour and as a visit in Swa. Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, and Germany. More person to Kwankoye Jumansu, obey me do wako Dubai, Qatar, and as South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should mention a Kwango Kumasi as a full labor runabout wire. Accra so Omo Carnation First Light, Tama Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From Omo Trofo ISO 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say, mani pedian kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nomno abribia Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono. Wonwa and the time HH Heba Mr. Edia bejaso. Akra wenye mfisia dumienu enumbi. Wopinfo eni oba wama akra nufo enso enumbi. Time HH Heba Mr. Ubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers. Any shop dodo na mu.
So pedudo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH Heba Mr. Yadro say FDA Adje Ejadien Kratwe Atum.
The ones that now from toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Ninya Ashford dear. Now so evident no way.
Who that the evidence bang? And then Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya moku Ashford Princess and now bra could you so Ashford Galaxy. What do you na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive and now media no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush
my dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bro dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone for 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so honey.
If I shall be a shot your bag.
Brad, and not so good.
What time about Michelle see about Queen Wayne say?
Brad, said your time about Misha, as your Jimmy fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, no, this offending now.
Brad, and because me the time about Misha one dance ya. We are singing now about Semenka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Misha?
I never go, dear, and what to want to me any deal. Where do any time about Misha? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear one ma for down for any aquada when you fear do you and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. Shasa Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than is Ziva, a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to Namu. FDA Aji Ejadien Kratoi at all.
And Chechi, if free gentleman dental clinic, and Chechra ubitimi anase anamoa ubitimi afaso ediabo osen ehobан. Odidi wi na ohoho wonu. Eno so yade a ehia pa. Enuane nkaye no a odidi wi a eka wonu no e wo so otimi de ensuo ehoho wonu na opigu. Eno eya anamoa ubitimi ediabo osen hoban. O situ a eho so ehia pa se e wo se osi. Efi se wansi esen no a ema esen na aka ho no ahoden ekofom. E wo se otimi brush otiti no 2 minutes twice every day. Debiano, I was so ultimate spend it 2 minutes and I'm not less than 2 minutes. Eddie Pipi or sing. Anopa any anywhere. Gentleman Dental Clinic, Yatia Quine and Yara Pine Cra. Abrepo Junction, Total Filling Station. Wa traffic lights na and G runabout on. Who free Total Filling Station. I have sign on a direct opposite to the Methodist School. A whole and a gentleman dental. Yo, the year you may free Edda Joda Popem Edda Memeda.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
Enipa baako pɛ ɛna pam adeɛ hyɛ wo a obi ahyia wo a wɔsan hwɛ obi mu ɔnoa ne bafo polo no wɔasua nkasa ɛna ɔde nimdeɛ no nso yi adwuma ɛni sɛ ɔdwidwi style ɛto hɔ a ɛda hɔ a na ɛhɔmɛ bafo polo no ɔde Africa print textiles ɛna pam na deɛ biara nti ɔpam Africa print polo shirts, round neck shirts, golf shirts, V-neck shirts ɛne pii ɔpam atufoɔ betu kogu wɔn stores ɛne boutiques enti sɛ wo so wonyɛ adwuma betu bi kɔtɔn na ɔnte so ma wo churches, fan clubs, schools, unions, any pia. Muhia dodono. Edema mu members no. Any mu students no. Mumra. Munso amope Friday wear. Edema mu workers. Bafu polo. Chemo. Our gold package. Enon tade no esemu duonu. Silver package. Esemu dunum. And a bronze. Enso semu du. Oye delivery. Eko mama fana bia. Bafu polo ntade no so. Yeseko bia. Na wapama ma. Any member nyina. Bafu polo. Ewo kumase ahinema kokoben. Santasi no telephone 0249 600 789 and 0599 899 919 and Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and so you're at Bafu Polo. Me say, so we say Bafu Polo dia. Oh, and you now one session.
Wo yemre na fe yemeto aso enso emfemfifie ne mum ye ba fie nsem no so bat ye na aye time heba center empenifo enso aso mo na de adra ye fe ne se time heba mesha no e de abadwa so ye time heba mesha no ene beboa wonu ma to aduane nya wo de onum aye onwuno onten ka se wo konkra do aduane a bomori en se dra fe ne se time heba mesha no be pebi enso anum bi kama fe make out se honamre ni nyina so beko ase ebetu na ni pedwan enya hodem apa etu malaria fever enso asinti malaria no so akwa test na doctors akatro say bia parasite no enso o mojama draw so pebi na no no enso aye time eba me hye no na betu malaria say ama ni pedwan enya hodem apa afei time HH aba me hye ene the capsules aye adwuma aye time HH aba me hye ene the capsules no enso be boost immune system oba ne be ma madro enie wonnum bi acha sensansa gu ase a eno ama rushes ayek bibia wo ho na fe unhu nioma so yi e wo sabi wase no wo yo ba num bi wo ye bema so num bi insuo na ya na fita bi etafru bema mu ba num bi eto enso ebetwa fe se wo yo ba na insuo ta gu rough for no so no wonya dress fan se time HH ba misha and the capsules no so ebedi abo na fe akọ ama wado ho kama 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 fe Ghana gross adwumadie ne bekoso bomode anso betie no atie ne yesanse emperfo se adwuma ewo krom na adwuma so ewo krom dia aye Ghana gross omadaroma na when yam opportunity ache so benya ewo agriculture aye technical and simple agribusiness balance vocational skills and nyina no enso aye Ghana gross omudwumadie so your banner so your bema between the ages of 15 equasi 35 years no fa hoshem na we adwumadi a Master Cat Foundation omo and a Springboard Roadshow Foundation and afi Limehouse and Penfono and a kabum edjumedi atise and so banti obaso nyanchomuni ya ay 0308 255 775 0308 255 775 for Brian career guidance and a counseling and afi essential skills training nyina no ye ana ye day and so abema na afi ama dachibia no nyoma so akokama and so ama make for Fibo Ventures and so ama Fibo woman akwakofa toothbrushes and any paste and so abadwaso wo hia aye toothbrush dey brush wo teeth way aye product our household dinin na obia and so enya bi way aye Ashford Prince aye nkwada mema ne dia Ashford Princess aye mabawa ne nkwada no woman so adia your Ashford Executive Ashford Friendly Ashford Galaxy and afi evidence and so awo ho and make us toothpaste no so no wobenya Afri-Fresh about toothpaste, Get Clear toothpaste, omo the aloe toothpaste aba, and peppermint, and so and so my job is so to be able to me out to where you see at your choose and kwanani chu omosiano pa and son of my school wo mu chu omosian yumre and son of my compassion nyina no sana wasa won so penin oya oya and so ebeboa ama chesa brebiano wonum aye hwam ebebo ho ban e de free aye anum ka ho na bo ho ban de free kaka won afei am said de e wose wo si achinam wo brashu tita na moja ban nyina no eto ebetwa ama nyoma so aye kama and so e de ama aye fibo adaroma 0241 545 646 0241 545 646 and I say 0200 600 934 0200 600 934 and fibo and perform and so kasana dia kanina no on fast so and so from our boyos bite and now we are so dwane ebe ready and e fiada also did you come and say weekend nanie and to boyos I say make control so funo so wo pe and like soup now what the afilia and your boyos bite omo fufu and omo like soup and ama ho do no nyina no and so be and so banku and tilapia aye pizza and wo pe sizes ni nyina no otombi noodles and I say bia wache wo pe potato chips o pe yam chips and chicken rings and atwa ni nyina no obeko aye boyos bite afei a ban of fried rice and as assorted fried rice and a chicken and beef aye ponche fried rice and I say assorted jollof rice and a chicken and as assorted jollof rice and beef and nyina no bamodi anso obeko aye boyos bite location of Bako our chronom barrier and a Bako so our Breman Bemu 0247 88 3788 0247 88 3788 not just on a boyos bite and so and Casafaras say BBI find here
fancy BBI fine
okay BBI come on better day yentiwe
fancy yenso na afisima yensa aka no yemfama ya hwefo enso ene ya tifo ne started enso e dey free na nim say mediama enso wo Algeria mo enso ni CR Belouizdad na ebo CAF Champions League ne no na His Excellency Mr. Yao eye Bimpo no eye the ambassador of Ghana to Algeria oko enso ne mrante ne ko eko shedi didi nkoma na ochro mo so maba omunyanto boas ne na adwuma no omumramra emeye emfama omuntie no ene mfonyini na etwagu enso wo Sompa TV enso on Facebook na fe wa hwe Sompa TV ni na no wonso wo hwe hwenema eno ene dewe anama enso siko ndi Algeria no eye mediama e ho a bibia enso e konkan ene momnom wie no na technical director ene ma mediama events adoti enso di nkonwona ne nkomodie no wo se Belouizdad no e wom so mba kumase no omulusu de nanso Belouizdad de timu a omo bo hu se omo breye pa enso e group stages nim ti on Belouizdad say
going back to the 3 games played so far in the competition, I mean my home games. First, Belouizdad lost 1-2 to Mediama. We drew 1-1 with Young Africans and Ali defeated us 1-0. Comparing these 3 games, I termed Belouizdad as the best opposition in the Ghana match. Although they lost, it was 1-1. They scored first. We redeemed until the final minute of other time. That was where we came up as victors. And looking at the 3 games played at home, Belouizdad was my toughest and best opposition.
Eno technical director Edema Mediama events adoten komo de tu just say wom say Ali Beshan wo Ghana odinkunim editia Belouizdad nanso Belouizdad team ne team one ne boy won say yes omo pro omo widiem yie pa na events adote esa dinkumo de fa ne game nim say Mediama enso ne Dallas e wo table ne so na game yom kwa akobɔ no e so omo Dallas nti hwe hi omo ana nkumo sei na technical director edeto yanim.
We are here to go back with a respectable resource, just to bring back smiles on the faces of our teaming fans. Looking at Mediama, we are last on the log, 4 points. Belouizdad 5, third on the log. At least we need to raise the image of the team. I mean Mediama. If not, at least we have to place third, because it was our plan to qualify to the next round. We are young in the competition, considering the experience of Ali, Yanga, and then Belouizdad. Belouizdad, I know the last edition they played in the finals of the Confederation Cup. Yeah, we are young in the competition. So all that I'm saying is we are at the bottom of the table, although we hope to lift ourselves up.
No, and then someone Evans adopted to just say, so I want that from them, so they want to buy out in a positive way on Beko, nothing including their team, Yakodia more, and then some Rano, and so added to Dynamo Takwadia, my meaning Como, Honorable Benjamin Kestia, so no, and a MC, and I'm at Takwan, so I am wedding Como now, Comodiano, Efa Takwatiane Park, Hona, or more meeting beer, or more and so any goldfields and so a dear, no run a church, Musa meeting, no, Nyoma a course, we are, you have a ding one and someone or can ever and as it was home.
And our public stadium, yes, I know. Stadium, when you're buying this, a corporate social responsibility. Go First Foundation, no. Sikano Waditu, no. It is for the people of Takwazwayim and the catchment communities. You see, all African games, dying, or you're buying this car, or you're taxing what is he. And the sports authority can go there. But this is a facility built for us. Go First will hand over the assembly, the facility to the assembly. It is up to us. I know some professor know or I some kakra with the mom level. Some know the and you support me. Don't you support me? Everybody within this on this Takwazwayim land.
In some honorable Benjamin Cassidy to just a reno and ya buying sika near this year. A corporate social responsibility na go first for no asidia momu nti omu ntimi ntwemo bia se NS mrame heso ni nsensem bia ntino so ombeba ho de omumra omo twen omna oside nkomo e de fa meeting bia omi go first for no yenko nyenti nsem owura enso e kan ye
feeling clean no or young group no see what kind of what is here when you buy this car. That is why we have taken time to prepare for this. If we have, when we agree on this document, both first has written to us that they want to engage us to understand or to know how we're going to manage the facility. And so we cannot go to both first empty-handed. That's why we have this document. We are going to engage both first with this document, and both first will be happy. At least for the first time, the assembly has shown preparedness.
And no, and some honorable and so edit to Jono and a year MC Yadamata Consuem no din como and the Fatakwati and a park and Huns and Samoa amount for DDS Everco and it's a horse and it's a horn in the run and sweat me dink Madiafa when I pay Yade to him and so over Jumadi and so Jan Twas in Rum, Elfie and ne Yan Ghana Premier League in the match week 19 as starting our Santi Kotoko and a started be match week 18 or when I started year 19 so or more and a started Asante Kotoko ni Bebiani Go Stars na ebo a game no ene 6 p.m. na game no eba so by 4 p.m. na gate ni enso etime bia ene 6 p.m. sharp commentary beba ama bibia enso etime akonkan e de ama ho enti eno ene sede nsem no enso ti denra last training na Kumasi Asante Kotoko enso eye e de awura game we no as usual say boys ni chia sa de a aya na jamano enso ya de ye besu nti enra omo last training omo ye ahead of this game no say na nema koye enso e adakojachi Kumasi Asante Kotoko last no me ye no ene se yaja dimu as only di jama group no di jama section na bibia enzo etimi ko ye e de mo na eno Go Stars players no ho ye training sa no nya hoho benya e ye CEO a ye fe no Kwasiadu opie mo na enkomo akodi ye no wose masa mo ne Kotoko ne kwakbo na emom omo ye players mo adu ye ntie nsamo a owura no e de Tony players na nim ni de o ka kire so omko na omko ye
Ubia obeshan bia efri eneko bia no say one kuna already obeku because we are at war. Let's pass on anyone that we meet from today. Let's get the 3 points tomorrow. Ubia bia no say na coach guy no even when Real Madrid come here we must what beat them. We must not go to any venue we must also what fight and what and beat them. Kotoko game no it's not in any game. It's not right. We have watched you. We have also watched them. But what you will tell you, somebody here, Juma, I'm telling you that Friday, the 8 p.m.
No, and then some Kwasiadu and so they two man we were feeling rough with Shana. obetimo say yes abrantia na sika woni botom no say yes wonso we ya bema ndie no ene nsem akwese de tu ja say monko wini ma atwe ma me na me yeso say nante ntim be dim kunimu a omon konsa pan da ntie no ene nsem owura no ene tu dwa ye akire so atimi e de amamo na fancy e o he penalty asamojan say no in 2010 a danger asamojan be say penalty wanya penalty no kwa ko boato atenam no say me sheda say ma boato akone
oh say penalty dey on say be die dey on ball penalty da you understand that penalty so many shows say 2010 I can one kasa ne penalty goals and the career dey go quarter finals and many shows so be just so ba say
asem ya wo kan Roxanne Nelson Kwame MP ma South den was who the kan no nya adwen na dia si say ya fra Samojan say committee a omukọ tro manifesto dia ma
ura
Baumiano owom no ko ade Asamojan sheda no say penalty o say Asamojan sheda ene penalties Asamojan boto kunyi na o so sheda kakum yentie ono a
Samojan ene me feel say o sheda no say penalties no because it was an NDC Mamin kasa asemu ene no mo say Samojan World Cup a ball South Africa any Africa Cup na your boy now say 2 penalties are Ivory Coast winning said that but the glory will have come to the NDC and to say Baumia campaign team no there's everything wrong with that when you are a national figure like that and you become partisan then we'll begin to read politics into the things you did against us. You have to remain non-partisan.
From doing
Thank
that.
you. So me too, I can reasonably say that. Say, or your politics into not 2 penalty.
Enti fancy. Eno ne nsemo panine ka say sas moja be ka ho kwa the committee na moja ka ho kwa GDA so boto kne because we say na glory ni ba then time na NDC na also intine bia glory be
kwa some washa na NDC intina some mafia Ghana for bobo crossbar
and then some panine ne ka ho but first me say na that radio because na 10
big issue
a big issue a big issue 10 a.m. na so almost started program no commissioning of the UG sports facilities for the 13th African Games. And Tizami them say almost start here and say bibia and cause of His Excellency Dr. Baumia won't say Vice President so it's a flag bearer the man
on video should be
yes Honorable Mustafa Yusuf and so account but then someone aba a chain crew as Samojan ebo penalty atwa and I'm say na MPP and our power anti or bo penalty token
me entie no ne no
okay
yen di ade no enne nanse na mahu bibi esi in the past Asamojan enne me feel say o sheda no say penalties no because it was an NDC mamin kasa asemu enne na mahu say Asamojan World Cup a ball South Africa any Africa Cup na your boy now say 2 penalties are Ivory Coast winning said that but the glory will have come to the NDC. I tell you Samu I tell you
I don't see that now
na Samuel to say Baumia campaign team no I mean what
is wrong with that?
There's everything wrong with that.
I know
when you are a national
fancy.
I don't know what fast about. I know they are a big issue. Powerful Prince and a network was to invite a Prince.
So
way back 2000. Oh yes. Way back 2000 base and why him radio that time. No ne or him banana chassis money na na James Shumo. To jagumo na war him that time.
Do how I
na kizito so I him that time na make na and a boss man omna na host sports no oh yes yeah boss na ya ba be dim komo na ya hwe bat ameba be dwafo isu express group I say abroche na kwan na bie omo na dem out but mo dey so be ba na express group empanifo no e betena say dim komo na omo ya arrangement ama kama visa ye jama take it ne be jama obe so tu kwan na akodi holiday so be so tu kwan na ukoto e wa mo no ne nyina express group e be boa afi nurses and midwives na mo be some call UK US and Canada
Canada na mokoto amodwuma so no we no IELTS ana abetwere omo na do fam school for no so mawie senior high mo university mo be some mo masters ewa manone eno so no scholarship ana express group eboa ama wonsa enso aka Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Canada, US ana fe UK ni na express group adarama o pass score chesa wo hwa no obenya SAT ene GRE ana fe GMAT ni na no wo mo enso ene beboa Kumasi a wo mo ewa Safole Baran about afe Accra Kaneshi First Light ho ana benya wonom ana fe Takra de market circle wo mo ne hot Ernesto fast food edi enimhwe sunyane nso no Silver House amo ben court ana fe bebiani enso amo ben court dino 0555 550 067 0555 550 067 and I say 0249 000 448 0249 000 448 na just on express group empenfone en kasane mom as say Pogba ahaban keke azigbilgbo sokalu say opese bia o monitor na o YouTube no so Takas TV TAKAS TV Takas TV na say Pogba ahaban keke azigbilgbo sokalu wahwe no na fe woni ma won kire just what dem ani na be a spiritual abey e ban se bia odin days no teten sensem no spiritual talks ni na no aye Pogba and debema and fe spiritual sickness awo ho nsem na fe aye sika sem adwuma sem just enkwe ni na no Pogba say ono so ado be fam na fe wono so ayon kire ti abomodi anso monitor no enso YouTube no so 0244 484747 0244 484747 and 0244 506620 0244 506620 na chese one Pogba enso enhia na ma cheche na Emmanuel enso enye fine enso from ameza mamemra ho na fe mensha semfrio
fancy ma yenche tiefo bim me say politics ankasa no e wo nsusuye bebre
is serious
e wo positive reaction e wo negative reaction I won't take this very serious say be a group in opinion to awodi sem na wo ka no ada obi ni choice ana fancy don't we have the right to choice
yeah
and all the right say choice
also belong to a political party
that is it to link it to Asamoah and say of course help penalty in 2010 I believe that statement in there I don't know but I believe say politics have become one way or the other a tool for a man for some Kasabi or be an imbasa said your movie some ope Asamoah may have done a lot of things but that is the last thing I expect him to do is because of penalty now Asamoah that time Croatia go okay no lady already that was the best tournament as Samoa have had for the Black Stars.
Yeah, World Cup because that time Africa phone
that was the best tournament.
Almost support my Black Stars.
That was the best tournament. As Samoa World Cup Munina Samoa minimum 2006, but 2010 no sir left in the different level. Everything about Ghana Black Stars in the 2010 World Cup in South Africa was a Samoa. Let's give him that particular sort of respect. So, as a legend near your man said, I quite fast way boom tia kasachro mo yan maybe no munya butre kakra. The fact that he is affiliated to a political party, political party, the question is so many minister. Political party need to me say also mo manifesto be tron you maybe. And no can send me the check Ghana for man Thomas so say ni say ni pese ye man boa. And no mo hwehwe mu an mo hunu say your part bi wo hono me football and sport for an enkofuko bi dia. It yempo bi onimude. Nipo betimi aboa ami etimi aka ma na to Ghana for asumu a and so you are having a problem with it. Oh come on, some of these things in the fancy me say we mu nyina aka obi be dey kra na ball no kra timi atumpo be dey kra na players no mo kotena se na panyimu bi ba ho no be ka chom say munye patriotica omo hwe no kwa no mo seresere wachiri. Some of these things should stop. It's a cheap political stuff no can on very cheap. Don't call me 50 pesos to unyai sansensem na okaka no it does not fit him unyai fancy mami room we ne match e hu be hia ye pa kese pa obaba sports stadium na anwumre Baby any Gold Stars ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Gold Stars during the first round of the Ghana Premier League, you know. Me sure so one kasa share the kind of recruitment omo ye any the results omunya ya ni din sem fata omo. And I said something here some time ago about Coach Michael say the fractions between players be anomunya bimbo ni omunya bibo. Now yaba benya a new coach Frimpong man so abefa team ni nkabo mum kakra and omo bigger test on babe face because in the second round you begin omo win omo first game there. But Baba Sports Stadium, one particular stadium, Gold Stars, whenever they come around, let me say, almost struggle point. It's even difficult for them to even get a point. But I feel this is a different Gold Stars team as compared to the rest. Because more players be more impact. So, more players be more. On say Chroma say na your bro, why is we free no munyi wa hase no nkopim mo different region no mbobo no mbaba. They want to prove a point. They want to prove a point. Apia Makati.
Yes.
Ronald Frimpong. Stephen Owusu Banahene. Most of these guys will love to prove a point. And Adekura Besama game na Saddam Usunkune the transfer tussle between Sadat Obe movie from RTU. Oba Kotoko Anfa. Eko try you ten eko pie mo baby any Gold Stars. Whatever that's involved within that particular deal, the boy will be more motivated to prove something. Iti Koroko bought a very tough game tonight. And another flat like these are players who are not new to it. And they have players, I say, no, Ghana Premier League, and they have enough experience. And Prince Owusu Kwabena versus Mukwala. Fancy, let me say, Empire, a bedra between these two particular teams. And Brababa have quality football.
Yeah.
Baby any Gold Stars have the quality to deliver quality football tonight. Korokoso also players who may deliver quality football tonight. And I think under the floodlight, unya game be a bit more fitted occasion in terms of individual players or found nothing but the best on the pitch. Okay. That this particular game be behind this particular weekend. And also Biaba number Frimpong Maso a former Kumasa Sante Kotoko player who comes back and makes sure so no baby siaka already all of Aquano Koroko Eko share homo. This time around me sure say ompne say Kumasa Sante Kotoko a bit me ashom Koroko needs to get back as soon as possible in terms of their quest some bit me league, you know, because say FA Cup no opportunity be so bit me it's all out. The only trophy I bit me qualify for Africa this particular game obebo league matches a bit my body see now. So in as much say or more sec a game within some few days, you know, they will need to put up a show for their supporters to be fully convinced somebody baby any good stars, you know, a bit me akoye their momo. This is a game I'm going to enjoy it so well, especially from how these two teams, you know, a bit put forward or more tactics or more structures any players or bit say a kind of momo.
Whoa. Me da say me ba Michael Hona Bishop aba beto so ne mum Boris B chicken we BBC nkoko no kama pa makacho say mo pretty restaurant mo pretty choba eating joint afemoton wache num NHS mo ene nuane ahodo e wo monten so akoko ana bi audio stew ana se bi akoko no wo de won kwan papa bi mamanfo e ba oba beto no ma ne bi di ahwe won se aduane na wo ton no ana se nam na wo ton halal isan say yinianom muslimi fo no ba betobi inti se basa na enye chesenam a kramuni anaye ne kama ya na ha dwen e basa wo ton eye haram enso ana chese ama obi nti bomoden national so say Boris B enkoko no ton nyina no ye nuanom kramofo no na asiesie ne kama Ghana nkoko ni bia a chese edepa ye wo full chicken e wo ho ye wo tie nko a enso ho ye wo chicken wings enso ho ana fe ayade se gizzard no enso bia benya layers nyina so ewo hono mo na de tere sa nkukọ no se obese wo ton dudu mu a won sabeka wo pen se bia box bi e de akwa dujuma se wo to bia kofie ni nyina so Boris B ebeton bi enso ama se de osipen bia no won sa kan de aye kama ana dos nso wom emu nso adu kama wenya nkukọ na aye ha ne bia poku trading ewa dum SG mo ewa top high tech ana shell ewa body junction benya bia to aswanse market Santa Serrana about on Unity Oil edi enimhwe ana fe Bantama High Street nso no wonsa ebeka ebi enso ewo ho aye 0544 444453 0544444453 na on Boris B enkasa Mike
Fancy you see the only time
Sompa Sports
nipa bi be Lucy the sense of reasoning, any application of common sense. When one religion involved, nipa ne a fanatic. 2, partisan politics involved, nipa no a fanatic. Maybe football and so involved, nipa ne a fanatic. Die in the wool supporter of a club. Then adie bi a interest related. Nipa ne interest wo mu pa. That time nipa ne sacrifice any sense of reasoning or common sense or excuse na waya adie bi a wo out nchen say asumesi pa na den na okokoye we. It is not different from Kwame Eche Dafia Mekbo. The kind difference being him. He's speaking as a politician. He's an NDC. Yamana Kwenyan is unreacted to a sports personality. So Oko team me up no abwa to develop a manifesto for a rival MPP ni. NDC ni nkwade. There is no way I award that public forum and our platform or be positive about it.
Okay.
Don't expect anything different. Maybe in private, obedi hun come positively.
Okay.
But see at the microphone, no camera, a channel. Our audience be emotional. Definitely, he won't say anything different from what he said. And mostly, sadly, way you name how to separate when to be serious about it and when to also just kid around. And one year they rem into how are you fossil a developmental project. Yes, how you see running policies for mine. Yeah, there's a partisan politics way because I'm a wahanti and your papa. And because I'm a sumini hanti menka be mao. Yeah, the anuna ye did or mine. So the comment he passed, excuse me to say childish, sabe nyansa be nim. But the point is that he will have backing from a mom within the party now.
Okay.
Obenyo more babe defend your mom.
It is a purely political statement.
Yeah, pure. Na NDC ni ombet na say na on an NDC known station. Ombek da asamaja na say wa joining MPP. You don't expect these things to happen. And then the mentality dey bu o mind we ya ema o mind still esinitrase. Jan joining Dr. Baumia to help his manifesto a big leap. And I think that by far, any high-profile sports personality what taking such a stance. Now, the decision to enter into mainstream politics at this end, it will subject Jan to much more scrutiny. And I didn't hun komobia. And can I know it could be penasema nam side what taking tea. The person would change the conversation around Asamoah Gyan. Ebi aname pa Asamoah Gyan atempa, but me die in the UNDC fan. And he says Asamoah Gyan asemba, kwanya mefa so can it will be different from first, Sa near the team, so anything new. And yansi sa emfa yemfa bebia. And this discourages some technocrats, some experts. Omobetimi abebo mine in various industries, we encourage your mom from rap politics. Anything they be creative for say the Church of Pentecost openye oyina your country no cry free more of meye way no cry anameboa.
Yeah.
So clearly some of these things are causal. But to TNA issue tensions are brewing. The Takwa and Swaye Municipal Assembly before say TNA project we crano, it went through some first renovation beer. Ra Musisa Manana the main financier of that project. The same issues are reality. Why na the facility nation and why na manage? So I knew say there will be a revisitation of that discussion. Especially Abra Goldfields this car emu edu abeshema wapejema ko 10,000 seater facility. This issue will crop up. And it's an issue that has not been settled. The explanation is assassin a traditional council in India. And or the ma is a monfendi juma say good. The first park na nesi wono. Then ya man the facelift. Obina didn't see kashim. Assembly no own said because traditional council assembly oma kabum. Nti enro mo ye stakeholder engagement. Asia na honorable Benkese eco cancer ansem no. Sunday what is NDC director no ye who kakra no omra no omobema afono no. It's because they mean and they know what they are saying. At that time, at the first wrangle nearby, Benkasi was a spokesperson or the communications officer for Mediama. On the Mediama communications officer, right from Division 1 now, and Sunday Babaye Premier League team. So clearly, he knows the genesis of this development. But me niye yemu niye pe. And omo ye document, omo ye draft. Almost a draft on Omoko present yama a goal fields. Quite on be fast one person more running facility way no more maintaining. To me, sa no near no eka semua and tokwa bia ni wa ebebe.
I didn't say for no pa handelana.
Except by state convention, anything else, yeah, the
stadium near state idea.
Na say yeah, or buying the idea, then definitely. But we must say a goal fields na didn't see ka yeah buying nesi. So that is where the bone of contention is. But I think all parties should come together. Na omontna se, na omon resolve issue. Stadium ni ye mu entia. Na chena ntokwa ba ho na bwetimi wakame ni ntimi use facility inside the SA. Semfa so obi ambaso. So let them meet, dialogue, and find an amicable solution to everything that is happening.
Mate Mike Medase me ba Bishop eho. Kulun Ghana Limited no ewo dwaso enye na herbal shop. Pharmaceutical shops ni nyina mo benya bi enso ato. Araba bazen tablet medro tatashe emano monje araba bazen tablet ni bi menstrual pains ebeko ebema flow aye kama benya normal flow onte yaw. Just why yas enjan bi eni we no ebesa ma moja no etimi edi efisane kama oba wo bete de e wo mpema aye araba bazen tablet ana e wo se wo pebi enso no Mr. Q no aye memedro sexual weakness yi e de free aye bema wo mu afei wo premature ejaculation, low sperm count, wo slow erection ana se bema wo libido so wo from a drone aye Mr. Q ana hinchu capsules ebeboa bema prostate e wo se wo hwe na wo sia no e mane nya kese ansa na wanom na mo betumi anom ye kase aye draw ye fa hinchu capsules no enso ene beboa so wo dwonso a wote yawo anase mpo o dwonso a na abase wawie kura no kashema na ebi suso egu shots no madro no aye hinchu capsules for number na ejedodo na eton 0244 275429 0244 275429 0206 271016 0206 271016 Bishop
Mira say be adadin
oyawahaya
fantastic now cherry and them
Sompa Sports
ebe fafema na ena kopiem e odoma hinkra doma sawaba zongo ehwa na mia minua madam for me bibia inu satahiru do na friend tag man and then the birthday so inusa tahiru tag man doma sawaba zongo inusa happy birthday me child ni fear for
Sompa Sports
you sure say nchebi awe hube na yen common ya to aso so happy birthday you can do say be kwa akroche akrokran ni akwa yie kakra na na opoku adwuma nwa menua op olam oni nua akwa kutoku na ne mame Teresa uso amako omuso moto nsade a friends emra ne meja omo ebra ono ane ofa ne mame nua Bema Frank Ousu amako order for my jano kwa enti abusa ne mamu nyina ya akwa op oni abusa fo nyina mamu ya akwa nyamra adoma weekend yi eba bi piebo ebe da kama na ne wo mbia yaye na e kama fancy. This school I'm calling them call a political communication. MP does have no account. And correct. Yeah, he's no a manufacturer no correct. No, they are breast say hinge. We are so boy out.
But we should be here tomorrow.
And one thing I'm missing the Okan no correct. He is not speaking to enemy. And into no can the baby or can. Ese so ba no pewa. Ukra banchi duakra or say tiabo frɛ. So ofa watade na loto papers na dey ahye dan kokokra. O say me kunu di o ska o. Obi enu ode ne nsabenkum ekyere ne papa fie kwan. So se chu ho enyo da. Ehwa na atafre. Some passports those things together. Say If you know Kodia Samojam can be a renubienti, don't listen to the message. Look at the messenger. I'm discrediting him for you. Me am MP. Me 1 term MP. Me come a 3rd term. Me cannot crash a NDC for a hejo a yazase. As a Mojan or share that as a penalty. No, send a beya. Obugu Professor Mills not buying any massy. 2014 year World Cup, one and a captain.
Yeah, say now you can't Stephen Apia by Jan and
captain. About 2014 year call Brazil, Jan and captain. In no time, Nas Montreal went to
2010 and Apia by 2014 years and
so 2010 no. Wakugu Yenimase. 2014 on the share President Mahama Boa still Sikanamba or Moyes Agu Ghana Yenimase. They would extend it in no time. Why? It was some pateche. Send ye beya. Nasamo Bekano. Ube messenger and say we know he's not a credible witness standing in the box. And she said, yes, what shada. And I said, Unim said they all cano. Sebi enye no kre. Nemu wa manufacture no kre no to serve a populace. And a political communication no comes with attachment. 2008. Madam for pa ye juma our man penyon for the office. And see before I ever got time no and no catch him Charlie the elections there echo no bia hanu wo fie nam si o medana se na me ba fie na me frɛ me ma me se o me sɛ na man mfa na koma inni election results na chi sɛ o mo kɔ time a bibi besesa na adane na aba no NDC fo awe ni oyede Professor Mills na president from January 7th. Fancy me me hwem anim ka chem se man fa se bi nkwa se man free
obesi suama
2 ubeje di se time Sompa sports o madwen se ombe base amanfo fia akoba na hinkro akonsoko akọ sekwa akọ bedu na akoto about time no omo enu aduane ama saa nipa na ye base o ma no pa no na ma me kan ni bisan saa de no so ye saa de no o se minim se Bruno ahafo no aye women's organizer order say ai na minim se ne o ye no o ye de aboa se ne be ya ni party be di nkonim. Even at that point there was no way out for my mom. Me and me were invested then me the we kakere fem say look the martini Debbie, political attachment is an emotional affinity attachment. In the end, they pass and you cry, you can about this. So, as a modern social media handles of later, none and some no can say but our politics does not allow this. Black Stars. O minimobi woman our jabo say oh NDC strong. Come anybody pass on the other side.
So be trinity.
No so atu. The idea that you're musicians, you're sportsmen, omuntimi murembi now the public. Who is a public man? Why? Fancy, who is that person? And they come anybody jipa. As a modern engineer, is engineer. Let's raise the level of contribution. Kotna manifesto committee so NDC manifesto committee wants to offer honorable Kwabi or say mensabi not on natural youth and sports policy. As NDC winner, omode be ya ban.
Kwame America bo bi ni wa Kwame da be Finland ya ba no aba be bo. Me wa de. Eh Kwame America.
So fancy
Sompa sports.
Menya pa. Black Stars one name madam for me koka no once my minya trouble. Stephen Apia. Senka menya pa na
no so din Kwame America boy.
So then so madam for me because ono no dey ojina ha. Masa moja njina ha. Enye no nko a. Eric Cancer jina ha. Na Ignatius Geza jina ha. Look, don't leave sports for the ordinary man. Omo muye yo. As I said, because football for Mumbu here, fancy sports ministry no. ministry a budget eso sen sports ministry eso sen sports ministry chieftaincy and religious or cultural affairs na wo de kakra bi koshema obey da nya bibi fancy nti ye besre momma kwan na sa nipa yi ya appointed Centroni deputy sports minister Joagri ya appointed Centroni sports journalist sports minister Nilante van der Poel na yentimi appointed a former captain of the Black Stars as minister NDC awene na nka Stephen Appiah as sports minister oko cabinet on na ekwa catch amasa okasa ubetie because onim ni oye send people awene na Asamoah Gyan na sports minister fancy okasa ubetie expertise be na che say o anko school na omo ya omo control Black Stars budget no omo ko obo bi school fancy see every field of our life enye honkwa that the lumba na say kodwenchi jina NDC creative arts nim
okay
amachi de desu jina NDC
Kwame America se men kanjo so beba Ghana next month obo beba ha
ene afa
ojo se men kanjo okay matibi so me da se ye ba be hwe se betimi afa eye kakra bi but it's my kitchen restaurant ene eye Friday ane so korokon so bobo ne aha anti it's my kitchen ben eye stadium traffic lights no monko na monko didi ice cream no ene chese drinks awodo ne eye chese ginger mango ne mixed fruit afei ban say be a different flavors ni na benya pizza na pizza Wednesday buy one get one free and Thursday bia so ye benkune tilapia Thursday afei aduane bia be so die mamu die NHS continental ni nyina no it's my kitchen ebe serve kama ho de odidi atum sampa udidi na wadidi anya value for money 0265707070 0265707070 Bafu Polo yawada bia ye hwene de enti obese bia monya Friday we ema ye schools and as a companies no mobenya mo Friday we be mo kwat me twa Wednesdays just African print or the pam polo shirt or the pam golf shirt or the pam v-neck e dia pam round neck shirt e dia ma ema de wom emema so de wom obesusu kama na wadu Bafu Polo ntade otimi share e de ko ba bia be so share de ko efepa enti hwehwa no e wa henema kokoben wodo ani tre kotwi ekwan so no 0249600789 0249600789 now on a Bafu Polo and kasa memra wishes no so na afi yenya no real quick shark and tempa so dey kind no was say happy birthday to Elizabeth Amaje Dodona from Lisa Fernandez way ayoketi ranking and say Lisa ya wish you happy birthday and can't just nyame nhwa na onye wakoma so ade enso emma afi happy birthday to Mrs. Vidal Pon Afriye from Ura aye Mr. Friye and say or show Mrs. Vidal Pon Afriye awodapa odopa na ene nyame ntinenim enso ntro ya toso me yensa aye happy birthday to Salma Kamara ne awoda o feso kokwati obroni obroni se ne tofia em se ne numtu ano afata from kakra enso enu to obroni na ehye aye Salma aye awoda pa nyame enshaw na omane manso enye fine ama fe Shadrack miemra osai bonsu ene aye wawoda osai baby a obia no chei se ye show awoda pa ni nua ene unti chei ehye osai bonsu birthday nyame ntutu anamo ensisie na omane manso nya fefefe enso ema serebe ade ohwe ni nyina no enso ebebem enso ediama afei wenso aye ayite hon master ayite hono Francis ayite ene aye birthday or master ayite alignment or to Francis ayite ene ewa woda em se dwumayefo ni nyina chief ne aye master say aye show woda pastor bo mu nyina no aye show birthday se nyoma enko kama enso emfama na chese no wasema no no wo yemfa be 1 or 2 bi na afei yen sorry sway of course no 05519319310548931931 yemfa kakana afei yenye na yempeje mu enso enko hello yes sir open it you
Sammy Lampard make a fair simple answer fancy Maria
open it you
na Ghana yempeni for no high too much nipa woni mbom na waba na grassroots obetumi aboa nkwala na